Have you ever felt like your mind won't stop racing? Like thoughts come one after another, giving you no peace? Day and night, your mind is full of worries about yesterday and fears about tomorrow. This is the story of Marco, who discovered a simple secret that changed everything. In a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. Marco was very restless. His mind was always full of thoughts. All day long, different thoughts came and went, and these thoughts made him feel uneasy and tired. He always felt sad about his past and worried a lot about the future. Because of these thoughts, his mind was like a storm. He couldn't feel calm, couldn't sleep well, and even forgot how to smile. There must be a way to find peace, Marco thought to himself. But how? How can I stop these endless thoughts? One day, Marco heard about a wise old man who lived in a faraway village in the hills. People said that this man used to be a famous psychologist in the city. He had helped many people in his life and had taught them how to find peace in their minds. Now he was old. He left the busy life of the city and started living in a quiet village close to nature. Marco became curious and hopeful. Maybe this wise man can help me find peace. He decided that he must go and meet that old man. After many days of a long and tiring journey, Marco reached the village in the hills. When he got there, he saw a small house covered with greenery. On the porch of the house, the old man was sitting quietly. His eyes were closed, and he looked very peaceful. Marco walked up to him and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is very restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and gave a calm smile. He said, "So you are looking for peace? Then come with me. I will give you a small task." He took Marco to his little yard. Then he filled a glass with water, completely full to the top. The glass was so full that even a little shake would make the water spill. He gave the glass to Marco and said, "Walk from here to the edge of the village and then come back. But remember, you must not spill even one drop of water." Marco looked at him with surprise, but he wanted to do his best, so he accepted the challenge. He held the glass carefully and started walking. The road was narrow and busy. Some people were walking, some were running. Shopkeepers were calling customers, and dogs were barking. But Marco did not look around. His eyes stayed only on the glass. He walked slowly and carefully, step by step. People looked at him with surprise, but no one disturbed him. They knew he was learning something important. Finally, Marco came back to the old man. "Grandfather, I did it. I didn't spill even one drop of water." The old man nodded and smiled. Then he asked, "That's good. But tell me something. Did you see the children playing on the side of the road? Did you hear the dogs barking? Did you notice the beautiful flowers growing near the path? Marco looked surprised and said, "No, I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focusing on the glass." The old man smiled again and said gently, "That is the secret. Something that was always inside you, but you didn't know." When your mind stays in the present moment, then there is no space for fear, no confusion, and no extra thoughts. You were only thinking about the water in the glass. At that time, your mind became completely quiet. You were not sad about the past. You were not afraid of the future. You were simply here, now, in this moment. Slowly, Marco began to understand. This was the peace he was searching for. Peace is not something we find outside. Peace is already inside us when we live in the present moment. Marco bowed his head and said softly, "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I must keep my mind in this moment. That is when real peace comes." The old man smiled again. The sun was setting and the last light touched the ground. Birds were flying back to their nests. Marco started walking back home. But now he was not the same restless young man. He had changed. He was peaceful inside because now he knew how to calm the mind. Peace is not something we find outside. It's already inside us when we live in the present moment. When we focus only on what is here, now, our mind becomes still like calm water. And in that stillness, we find the peace we were always searching for. Perhaps today, you can try this simple practice. The next time your mind feels busy, just pause. Take a breath. Come back to this moment. Just like Marco with his glass of water, when you give your full attention to what is right here, the storm inside begins to calm. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. If Marco's story touched your heart, I'd be grateful if you could share it with someone who might need this message right now. Perhaps a friend who's feeling overwhelmed, or someone searching for a little peace. And if you'd like to join us for more stories like this, stories that blend ancient wisdom with English learning, please subscribe to our channel. We're here every week with new tales that can help calm the mind and warm the heart. Until we meet again, I wish you many peaceful moments. Take care of yourself, and remember, peace is always just one breath away.